Last summer, I had a very good life. Well, at least I thought that. I was basically talking to this girl. She was into me, I was into her. We both really connected. Like, we vibed really well together. And I was hanging out with my friends almost every night. I was making some money off of like swimming lessons. And I thought I had a very good life. But that only lasted about a month. And things started to really crumble. I started slowly hanging out with my friends less because my mental health was taking a toll. The girl that I liked friend zoned me. Ended up, we stopped talking altogether. I stopped posting on YouTube. I was struggling really bad. My mental health, like I said, was really rough. And all of a sudden, I was like, maybe this isn't the path. Maybe I'm living the wrong lifestyle. And I had already been on self improvement and stuff for like about a year at that point. And I realized that I needed to make a change. And that's what I want to talk about in this video is why you are lost and where you need to start. So, first off, I'm Christian. I help young entrepreneurs or students double their productivity in about 30 days. So, if you want to check out my productivity course and my productivity community, check out the top link in the description to find WorkForge. Can't wait to see you inside. That's up to you, but I'm going to give you value in this video regardless. So let's get right into it. So you are lost. I was lost. And this should be a good thing. Why? Because this means that you know you need to change. If you realize that you are lost, you know that you need to make a change, which is step one. You already are getting things off the ground, which is awesome. So if you've clicked on this video, I'm proud of you, bro, because you're going to make a change after this video and you will find direction. So you thought this social life, this teenage lifestyle would make you happy. The girls, the hanging out late with your friends, maybe drinking, scrolling, all these video games, all of these habits that typical teenagers do. And you thought it would make you happy. I thought it would make me happy, but it just left you unfulfilled. That's what I felt like. And that's what happened. It's happened to me many times in my life but specifically this last summer is when I was really struggling with it and I had to make a change. So slowly I started getting back into my habits of like meditation, journaling, all of those kinds of things. So eventually I started feeling direction. I started feeling purpose again. And what I did was I started documenting my journey on YouTube. I was like, it was called like The Comeback. I unlisted the videos just because I wanted to kind of start fresh on YouTube again. So I unlisted the videos, but this was like back in July. I made a series called The Comeback. And I was basically documenting my journey of getting back to where I needed to be. And eventually I started, getting closer to God. And that was really my turning point for becoming more of a godly man, trying to be more godly. And I won't even lie, part of my fall off was because of Hamza, actually. And I'm not going to really like hate on Hamza in this video, but I was in Adonis school and he basically was like, you can't live like self improvement 24/7, which is true. But I took it the wrong way and I started, being like, oh, I don't need self improvement habits. I need to go and hang out with my friends. So, yes, you should hang out with your friends, but self improvement is also needs to be a big part of your life because otherwise you're just going to crumble and eventually like this social life, this fun lifestyle is going to crumble. And that's why you need to keep the self-improvement habits while you have a social life, because having a social life is great, but you can't be doing degenerate things. You got to have good friends that like training, that like entrepreneurship maybe, or are actually on a good path. Make sure that if you want to have a social life, if you want to have a girl, you have to keep self-improvement in your life. So you also need Jesus Christ. The reason I say this is because, like I said, I fell off of like religion, my walk with Christ during this period of my life. And that's when I hit the low. And I realized that I needed to get back to worshiping God, reading the Bible, praying every day. And eventually I started feeling better. I started to get that purpose, that drive again. And I actually started posting actual value content again. Now, this was when I was posting more of the like social skills type of content, but I actually got my first sale then for a coaching program, which I closed down. I'm more focused on my community now, but I made my first sale on it, and it was like, whoa, bro, like it's crazy how fast God can turn your life around. And I actually, once again, like a few weeks ago, kind of fell off of my walk with Christ again. And I'm starting to get back. And pretty quickly, I'm back to like this purpose, this lifestyle of grinding, of being kind, being, you know, just a better person in general. So make sure, bro, you are walking with Jesus Christ. Make sure you are restoring your relationship with God. That is a big thing that I want to really get into is productivity through Christ. And I made the video, don't be lazy, or like God doesn't want you to be lazy. And that message resonated to me so much because I needed to make it for myself as well. And so I want to, that's been kind of the direction of this channel lately, is more going towards religion and Jesus Christ, Christianity. I want to tie it into productivity and stuff like that. So that's why I want to start like maybe even Bible studies and WorkForge. I want to just, you know, I want to help you guys get closer to God. And I've really felt a lot better since restoring my relationship with God. And honestly, bro, everything just becomes easier. Everything you do, the gym becomes easier. It becomes easier to do hard things. And the reason is, I feel like I wish I should have found a Bible verse or something for this. But for me, it's almost like you want to honor God because everything you do in your life is to honor God. And I feel like when you work hard and you thank God for the work session, you thank everything he's given to you, you just feel like a better person. You feel better, and that's what makes you want to work harder. So please, bro, if you were religious or if you have a religion, just walk with God, bro. Trust me when I say this. It makes you work harder. And the success will come naturally then. If you just do the hard work when you don't feel like it, if you do the work for God, I feel like he'll bless you with whatever you need in your life. So please, bro, trust me, this will change your life. It changed my life. I just feel like I needed to say it. If you don't agree with me, fair enough. But please, bro, just give it a chance. Give God a chance. So once again, if you want to check out my community for young entrepreneurs, for productivity, you can double your productivity in 30 days with my productivity course. I can't wait to work with you. There's live calls, one-on-ones. So just, yeah, check it out, bro. It's really a great place to be. Thank you for watching. I hope I blessed you. God bless you, of course. And I will see you in the next video.